What's up? Today we're back and I have a video and I'm going to be going over some signals. Now, I have received some things that have really perplexed me and opened my mind on signals. Now, I've played this game, I don't know if you know, but I played this game for 12 years. I've played this game. I'm no Ute. I I have a lot of experience. I pulled up this save just because I think it will have good uses of most of the signals in it, and hopefully because this is a new computer I have, so I don't have too many saves. And hopefully this means that we can take a look at all the signals. The save's also kind of a mess, just because I was tired of building, so this is kind of shitty. But let's go over the signals. Now, we start off, we do not care about the semaphores. Block signal. Now this one is really perplexing me because when I made the first tutorial video, if you can go into the playlist and look at it and go, this one, the one that's where it just tells you how to make a basic line, right? I said use block signals and pass signals on the end. And that guy came in the comment and he was like, why? I thought you only use block signals for stuff like priority lines, which I was like, huh? Why not just use pass signals all the way? Which makes sense, right? Why not just use pass signals all the way? You use block signals, which if you can't tell, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Because one, it is I think less work for the game, so it helps the game run smoother. Oh, this game runs like on a you can run on a potato, so it doesn't really matter. Two, it's cheaper. They're cheap to build. I mean, that's just run a comparison. The block signal is $96, and the pass-based signal is also 96. But what I mean by cheaper is maintenance. The maintenance, I think, on a block signal is like half or like nothing. It's like nothing. I've had to run into this before. Block signal is the most basic signal, right? So of course it's gonna be the cheapest. I don't get what he meant with the priority lines because it is the most basic signal. It goes green when the block is open and red when there's something in the block. That's all it does. So I don't. That one doesn't make sense. Let's go on. Next is the entry signal. Alright, I guess I'll do these three entry exit combo altogether. I don't know if I have any entries actually on here. Let's take a look. I'm gonna say on that. I know I have exits, of course, by the depot, but I'll make a, if I don't see any, which I don't think I do, I'll make a thing. Okay, so an entry signal is very basic. It's great for splitting lines like this, basically. An entry signal will look for an exit signal, and it will go green when there's a green exit signal. So if these are green, then this will be green. If one of them is red, but the other is green, it'll be green, and those go into the one that's green. If they're both red, then it'll be red. And a combo signal is basically a middleman. If you just want to put a signal in between, it will just basically be in the middle. So this is going to look at the combos, and the combos are going to look at the exits. And so if this goes red, then this will go red. And if both of these go red, then both of these will go red, and that will go red. Make sense? Uh, I think exits are the most useful out of them. Although you can use these for a lot of logic and stuff that I don't really understand. And stuff with overflows, I just have a basic overflow design here. You have a two-way, which is a setting, I think it's set yap two-way EOL 1 or something like that. You can search it up. It'll tell you the command exactly, which means if there's a two-way signal, this will count as an end of line, which means this train, even if this isn't the route I would want to take, will go onto this, which routes into a depot. This doesn't need to be an exit actually. I think this could be a block signal and it would still work, but this one does because the depot will read this red like the depot was an entry signal, which means the trains can't leave until this is open, which means that we can have an infinite storage without trains backing up, which is great, which is why I have a bunch of these. Here's a really basic one. Here's two other basic ones. There isn't one there. Here's another less basic one. I don't have any like of the real good designs because I'm lazy and I like forgot really how to build them years ago. But I have some of these. Now, there are some two-way pass signals on this network. Two-way pass signals are good for a line like this where there's only one train going on it. It's engineering supplies. And it's just marking these lines off. So here's some of those. And then there's a couple more. There's one up here. It's just one up there. So, it also had, so, that's kind of the work, but it can also be good for a two-way station design. I don't know if you've seen other videos, but where if you have this, you want to do, see some people do two-way block signals. That's stupid. You want to do this, right? And then if you have intake, intake, outtake, outtake, there you go. That will work as a two-way station design. Get this off my screen. And that'll work perfectly. Other than that, it's just a one-way pass signal, which is the same logic as a two-way pass signal, which basically means if there's challenging, nice. It means, right? It does. If the, what a pass signal does, it's complicated in a way. My pea brain doesn't understand it 100% off of memory off the rip. But if there is an open route and nobody like occupying the route it would take, then it will take the route basically. So like a block signal would be red here for both of these because there's trains in this block. So the block is counted as this whole station between here and the blocks, but this is all one block because there's no separating blocks. But a pass signal can put multiple trains on the same block as long as they aren't like on the same track and crashing into each other. That makes sense? You spam them everywhere, they do a good job. Everyone loves the pass signal. I mean, there's plenty of them. You can look around. One there, one there, one there, one there. Down here, there's one there, one there. There's plenty of them. They do a good job. So that's all the signals. If you want to build a network like this, take a photo and copy it one for one. Clearly, that will work. If you want to look into this network, I stream it. I actually haven't streamed it all this week, and I didn't make my schedule. I stream to save occasionally, and you could tune in when I actually decide to stream it. So, have a good day. Hope this cleared things up. Hope this helped you. If not, tell me that I suck, and maybe I do, because this is really shitty here. But otherwise, have a good day, and goodbye.